What's up, guys? Back in the garage again. Today we're going to attempt to start the truck. First I need to put some fuel in the water separator, get the system primed. I'm supposed to pull the fitting off and get the air out of the system from where the fuel goes into the actual injection pump. I might have to run the pump and then crack the injectors and try to get it out that way, because I'm going to show you I kind of covered, if you look, that is my fitting where we're going into the injection pump, and I kind of can't get to it at this point to crack it. When I put the plate back on for the alternator, I kind of lost access to it. Even then, this system was designed to swap a Cummins into a GMC, but they didn't account for me adding in a Dodge Cummins first gen fuel system. So on a typical Cummins setup, you would never have to worry about this plate getting away. So I had to kind of trim out so the hose and everything could go into the fuel system, since the original fuel line came from the back side into the pump. Now I'm coming in from the front side. Probably what I'm going to do is end up cutting off this tab. It's really not serving much purpose, so I'll probably trim that off completely. But the other night I spent some time just trying to get this all set up. I mean, as you can see, I have some kind of wires all over the place just to get this thing started. So probably what we'll do is we'll kick the pump on after I prime the water separator, and we will try to bleed out from the actual injectors themselves. That way hopefully we can get the air out of the system, and after that we should be good to go with just a couple wires for the pump, and then something to tell the actual rotary pump to stay open. I mean, that should really be it, and then the starter wire just to tap it and start it. We should be able to get to actually hear this thing run in the chassis. I should probably move stuff out of the way so it doesn't actually go into the fan again like last time where I thought I blew the engine up. So we're going to go ahead and get started working on it. Ooh. What just did that? Power steering. Started. Didn't sound too happy. Alright guys, so probably before I start this thing up again, I may have to detach the transmission and back it off a little bit. I don't have the torque converter hooked up to the actual engine yet, but apparently even though it's not hooked up, it was still spinning it. I haven't put the bolts in yet because I didn't really want the transmission turning until I was ready for it to run. Transmission's kind of last case scenario, but whenever I turned it off, the transmission fired some fluid out. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and hold off, just, you know, wanted to make sure it start. But probably hold off until I back the transmission off a little bit or pull the transmission out completely, run it again. But either way, it started. I'm stoked. I'm super happy that that actually worked. So that's where we're at.